So we're going to just start our Pilates session. Firstly, just checking in with posture, and that involves core engagement and breathing awareness. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart, spreading out, your thighs are strong, and engaging your pelvic floor. So like imagine you've got that lift going up through the center of the body. Okay, and we're keeping that lift about the third floor, okay, of 10. And we are drawing in through your abdominals, so like you're pulling your belly button through towards your spine. And if you had a belt on, we'd have it at the third notch of 10. So 30% engagement through the core, all right, throughout. Breath, you can take hands to lower ribs if you want to connect. And feel that you're breathing into your ribs. So it's a lateral thoracic breathing throughout. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. So let's just bring the knees up to the opposite hand. So this is just going to start to warm up through the hips, the knees, okay, and into the shoulders a little bit. So just landing nice and lightly on the feet, and then bring your hands to your hips and step out, and then bring your heels up. So you're doing like a hamstring curl here. Okay, just curling heels up. And if you want to, you can add some arms. That'll help to open up, mobilize around the shoulders, the chest muscles. And then take your hands back to your hips, turn around on your mat and tap your feet back. So this time, again, into the lower legs now, so into the calves, the Achilles. And as you send your feet back, reach out with your arms to work into your shoulders. Gradually increase the range of movement. And then the next time you go back, just hold it there. And then just reach up and lift. And feel a bit more stretch into the back leg. And we'll go again. So tap back. Keeping that core switched on. Step back with the other leg. A little bit further. And reach up. Okay, good stuff. So let's come round and take the feet out wide and have the toes out. Okay? And then from here, we're going to just take it into a squat. So a wide leg squat. So you're just coming down as far as feels good. Maybe gradually increase the range. In breath down. Exhale up. You breathe in through your nose. And you breathe out through your mouth. And when you breathe out through your mouth, it's like breathing out through a straw. So just a subtle breath. We get that breath going throughout, then we have a mindful practice. It's a conscious breathing throughout. Next time we come down, see if we can hold it, and then just add just a little pulse there. Hands can be on hips or thighs or wherever you want. Okay. And then tuck, coming up and tuck the toes in. Reach the arms out. On the in-breath, take a twist, and on the out-breath, take a reach down. So listen to your body here. Engage your core. Only go down as far as feels good for you. Obviously, only keep the legs straight if that feels good for you. Otherwise, soften the knees. Reach your back hand away. Rotate through the back hand. Breathe in on the way up. Exhale, reach down and twist. Let's do one more on each side. And then release, turning one foot. Bend the knee directly above the ankle. Rest the arm on the thigh and reach up and over. So feel that stretch. Now sweep the arm around. So just keep the body still. Go longer if you want. And change direction with the arm. So we're just working into the shoulder girdle, and then the next time, reach it to the top. Stretch it up. If you want a little bit more, the hand that's resting, stretch it down the leg and reach. So from here, we're going to take that hand to the floor. And we're going to pivot the back foot so the heel comes up. So we can be in this position or rest the knee down. Take the leg that's forward, that hand goes up, and twist and breathe. Come up from there. And then just again, toes are in, and let's go side to side. So once again, a little bit more for the inner thigh. Keep your belly drawn in, your pelvic floor muscles engaged, keep your chest lifted, side to side. And then come up, and then turning the other foot, bend the knee, rest the arm on the thigh, reach up and over. Stretch the fingertips. Now, bit of a windmill with the arms here, with that one arm. Keep the body still. So it just helps to just mobilize into that shoulder girdle. We're going to change direction. Okay. Breathe, open, keep the body still, and then reach to the top. So we can stay there, or we could track the hand down and reach up. You're going to feel that hitting a number of spots. Rest the arm on the leg again, and then bring the top hand to the floor. Okay, back heel up. Back knee can come down if you want, or keep it up. And reach up and twist. So you get that twist through the middle spine. And then come back round and slowly roll yourself up. Okay, good. So we'll just try a little bit of balance. So make sure that you've got plenty of room for that. Yeah. So we're going to take your right leg up, and as we do that, float the arms up as well. So come to a knee fold position, and just stretch the hands up and press through the floor with the standing leg, come back down. And then the other leg up, standing leg strong, core engaged. You find a point to focus on, come back down. As you reach the arms up, keep your neck long, keep your shoulders soft down your back. Keep that breath going. Okay, stand tall. Come back down. So the next time we come up, we're going to hold it up there. And then from there, take the right hand to the right knee and draw the knee open. And now stretch the other arm, your left arm away. And then look out. Long. And there you go, I've lost it. All right. We'll try the other side. Reach up. Take the hand to the knee and stretch and reach and breathe and come back. Good start. So once again, let's reach up into that knee fold position. Now, bring the hands down and extend the leg. Exhale. Inhale, come back. Can we do that again? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to hold. And then come back down. Reach up, other side, knee fold, and then exhale away as the arms come down. Inhale, lift, exhale away, inhale, lift, and exhale away to hold, and then release. Okay, good stuff. All right, great. So this time we'll just do a single leg deadlift position. So we're going to have the left leg ready on the floor, and we're going to soften the left leg and just lift the right leg up. Reach the arms away to the side. Stretch the fingers. See if you can hold it there and bring the hands back to keep the leg as it is. Doesn't have to be straight, the back leg. And just bring the hands towards and away. Towards, touching palms and away. Last one, and come back. So we have to stay strong in the standing leg, and we have to engage the core. So we're just trying to stabilize, okay? So the right leg now, soften that knee, hinge from the hips. Send that leg away, the left leg. If you can, you straighten that out, otherwise bend it, it's fine. Reach, bring the palms together. Inhale away. Exhale, bring them together. Keeping everything still. Reach that back leg away if you can. You're going to feel that work into your hips, into your glutes. Last one. And come back. All right, nice stuff. All right, well done. So come back now to the back of your mat and stand with your feet hip distance apart. We're going to do a roll down. So with that roll down, remembering not to let your hips stick out to the back. All right. So take your chin to your chest and just roll down from the neck, shoulders, scoop the belly, upper back, middle spine, and roll down. Let those arms hang. Start bending the knees, one at a time, bend and stretch. So you're going to feel that work into the hips there. And then we bend the right leg, and then if we straighten the left leg and reach the left arm up to the ceiling and open up. And if we swap that, bend the left leg, straightening the right, and reach up and open up. And then come back. Tuck the chin in, roll back up. Restack your spine. Reach the arms up now. And if you can, rise onto your toes. Stretch to the ceiling. Come back down through your heels. Bring your chin through to your chest and roll down through your spine. Let those arms hang as if you're rolling over a big beach ball. Walk your hands out to the front of your mat into downward facing dog. Anytime down dog's not feeling okay, come down to your knees. So we're pedaling heels up and down. Pulling the abdominals in, pushing the floor away. And breathing. Come to a high heel down dog. And on the out breath, stretch the heels down. On the in breath, lift the heels high. And on the out breath, heels down. And one more. And down. From here, shift the weight forwards to high plank position. Let's see if you can just hold that for a moment. Twist to the side plank, so you can take a knee to the floor for that, if you wish. Come back to hands on the floor, push back to down dog. Draw the abdominals in, lift the hips high, come back to high plank, and then go to the other side plank. And you can take the knee to the floor and reach up. Come back, push back to your down dog, lift your hips, and then come down to your knees. Now stretch it back into child's posture. And whilst you're in your child's posture, walk your hands round to your right side and reach them round. And we walk them round to the right, to the left side. Feeling that stretch more now on the right side of the spine. And we come back round. So we're going to bring the hands wide on the mat at the front, okay? And we're going to set up to do just a few press-ups. So with the press-ups, we want to make sure that the shoulders, the chest are aligned over the hand, okay? Over the hands, yeah, the head is well over the hands. The knees can be in this position, or we can take them further back. We can also come up and cross the feet, or we could come to a full press up. So wherever you're at, abs are strong, head's well over the hands, in breath down, only as far as feels good for you, press up, exhale. Inhale down, exhale, push. Inhale down, exhale, push. Abs pulled in, don't let the hips dip. Okay, keep the head well over the hands. Push through the floor. If you're in full press up, thighs are on. And one more. And then come down, stretch back. Child's posture. Take some breath there. And we're just going to roll up to come to a high kneeling position. So make sure your knees are comfortable. We'll take the weight off the wrist. All right. And take the emphasis away from the upper body. We're going to do a thigh stretch. So make sure those knees are comfortable. So remember with the thigh stretch, we don't want to sink the bum down, okay? We want to keep the hips pushing forward, so we reach the hands forwards. And lean back. Come back, inhale. And exhale back. Inhale forwards. And exhale back. So try not to strain the neck. So keep the neck long. Keep the shoulder blades soft down your back. Keep bracing through your center. Pelvic floor drawn in and up. Abdominals drawn in and up. Breathe. And breath away. And exhale back. Keep the hips pushing forwards. Keep the thighs strong. Keep that strong line from your shoulders to your hips, to your knees. And last one. And then we're going to bring those hands back down to the front of the mat again. So we're going to set up for another set of press ups, which is all good for that backs of the arms work, shoulders, chest, all of that. So remember, spread the fingers, get the chest in line with the shoulders and the hands. Okay, get the head over the hands, have your feet back, take your knees back if you can, maybe come up with the heels or maybe to your full press. So strong, in breath down, exhale push. So like all of these exercises, to do them properly, we want to make sure that we've got good alignment. In breath down and exhale press. So this is full work into those triceps, backs of the arms, into the shoulders, into the chest. We'll do one more. And then push back into your child's posture. Take some breath there. When you're ready, come up to your high kneeling again. Again, make sure the knees are comfortable. If you need something under the knees. So we're going to develop that thigh stretch with a little bit of rotation, okay? If it feels too much, then continue with the initial one that we did. Okay, so we set up, pelvic floor D-pad, we go back. Now, as if we are drawing a bow, we're going to draw the elbow back of the right arm. Stretch away, and then come back forwards. Lift to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, go back. Left elbow as if we're drawing a bow. Reach fingertips away from the elbow. Come back, and then inhale up. Exhale, go back, as deep into your thigh stretch, then reach, inhale, exhale, bring the hands forwards, inhale, lift. Exhale, go back to thigh stretch, left elbow, inhale, reach the right fingertips away from the left elbow. Come back and inhale, lift. Exhale to your thigh stretch, inhale to your bow stretch, twist, inhale up. Exhale, thigh stretch. Inhale to bow. And reach. We're going to do one more on each side. Keep the neck long, shoulders down the back. So by adding that twist, we're working into side of the abdominal wall. Try to stay stable. Keep working into the thighs. And then come down to the floor. So let's take the weight off of the wrists and rest down onto your forearms and then step back into a low plank position. So if that feels okay, you keep your knees off the floor. If that feels too much, bring the knees down and then start stretching the heels away. Or if you're off your knees, start tapping your knees down. So whatever you're doing, maintaining that stability. Okay, try not to let the pelvis move. All we're doing is just that work into the knee joint there, keeping still. And hold it, and then come down. Once again, this time take the knees a little bit wider in your child's posture. So you feel a bit more release maybe into the back and into the hip. Take some breath. Okay. So we're going to spend a little bit of time on our knees again. All right, so you're turning around on the mat. So make sure those knees are comfortable. Yeah. So let's step out with your right leg. All right. Knee, foot in line. All right, on that plane. Tap down with your left hand lightly. So we don't want to be pressing down if we can help. And reach up and open up that wingspan. And there, think about the alignment of your neck. Okay, so try not to strain the neck. So from here, we're going to try to lift the leg, floating it off the floor. That feels too much. Then bring the knee up, drop the hand, and just tap out to the hand. Or you can keep the hand up, just bring the knee in. So either leg straight, exhaling, inhale back. Trying to keep the body still. Trying not to put too much pressure on the right hand and only gaze where it feels good for you. Last one. And release. So anytime you need a rest, just think back. Maybe do a bit of child's posture. I'll set us up for the next side. This time the left leg goes long. Okay? And you reach down and you reach up. Light with that support hand. And if you can, you lift in the leg off the floor on the out breath. Or tap the knee. Reach up, tap the knee if you want. Try to keep the body still. Just that leg movement. Try to relax the neck. If you don't like the hand up, you have it on your hip. Breathe. And release. Once again, take a little breather if you need it. So, those of you that are familiar with my classes, pretty much everyone there, you're going to know what's happening, probably. Tap down with the left hand, reach up with the right. Now we keep the feet as they are. We bring the hands together, exhaling, and inhale back. Try to keep the body still. Okay? Try to reach down with that left hand. So you've got to engage core to stabilize here. Exhale together, inhale apart, relax your neck. And last one. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. So reach out with your left leg. All right, make sure you've got a nice, strong, stable base, all right, from which to work. All right, so from here, abs strong, pelvic floor engaged. Bring the hands together without moving the body. Relax your gaze. So you're trying to reach down every time with this right hand. Pelvic floor, deep abdominals. Sweeping the top arm up and over the ear. Keep your left leg strong and straight, if you can. And last one. And take a rest. So come down, child posture with your knee dropping your head. Just take a breather to allow yourself to give full impact to this next exercise. All right, so right leg goes on. Reach down with that left hand, reach up. So this time we're going to try and combine the two. So we can lift the leg, lower, then bring the hands together. So we can do that, or we can also bring the knee in. Or maybe you don't like the leg movement and you're just going to do the arm. Okay, if you can, you combine. Make sure you do one move, all with the out breath on that lift or together. Try to keep the body as still as you can. Try and get as much range as you can. And last one. And take some breath. So, let's try the other side. So nice and long, stretch the left leg away, core engaged, reach down, reach up. Open up. We try lifting the leg on the out breath, in breath back down. Bring the hands together on the out breath, in breath away. If you get mixed up with your breathing, don't worry. Just maintain some breath, obviously, throughout. So ideally, as we lift the leg, we exhale. As we bring the hands together, we exhale. So that breath will maintain and help you stay focused and try to get a little bit more workout. Last one. And release. So, rest back now and stretch out on your mat to lie on your front. And just bring your head down to rest it on your hands. And breathe. Okay, we're going to stretch those arms out to the side. All right, draw the abdominals in. Try lifting the legs up, lifting the feet up, lifting the arms up. On the out breath, bring the arms forwards. And on the in breath, draw them back. And if you can, draw them all the way back. Lifting the chest, bring them to your sides. Exhale, bring them all the way forwards. And inhale, draw them all the way back. Relax your gaze at all times. Keep your neck long. If it's too much to bring the hands forward, just bring them level with your shoulders. Inhale to draw them back. Keep your belly strong. Keep the body nice and still. Where you can, reach the feet away. I'm going to do one more, and next time we draw them back, can we bring them back and interlace the fingers? And stretch. And breathe. And release. Bring the hands down. And take some breath. Draw your right heel in. Reach for that foot. Draw the knees together. Press the hip bones down. Breathe. Keep pulling the heel up. Release that leg. And bring the other heel up. If it feels too much, doing this on your front, roll onto your side. Draw your knees together. Hip bones pushing forward. Breathe. And if you're able to, reach for both feet. And then lift the chest. Press the feet into the hands. Draw the shoulders back. Breathe into your ribs. And release. Now take the hands underneath the shoulders or further back and just push back into child's posture. And take some breath, releasing your back. And just swing round to sitting on the floor. All right, so have your feet roughly about hip distance and your toes towards you and your heels away. We're going to do a spine stretch. So that involves keeping lifted through the lower back by drawing in through your core. Reach your hands out. Take a nice deep in breath. Bring your chin to your chest. Exhale and reach forwards and down for your legs or your feet. Reach for those legs or your feet and pull. Keep those feet flexed, toes towards, heels away. Don't be lazy, roll it up. This time, we're going to reach round to the side. So we're going to split those arms apart and twist. Come back to the center, inhale, and then exhale and twist. Sit tall and twist. Inhale, sit tall, exhale and twist. So twist from your middle spine, not from your shoulders. Keep those thighs strong. Grow tall on the in-breath at the center in your spine. Twist, reach away, fingertips away from one another. So that wingspan is stretching. Last time, come back to the center. Bring the hands again, level with the shoulders, chin to the chest, roll down through your spine, stretch. Pull your belly in, pull on the legs of the feet, send the tailbone away, and open up. Feel that stretch into your back and into your legs, and roll up. Okay, good. So we're going to take the legs out wide now. As wide as is a challenge for you. All right, so as wide as you can, and again, flex through those feet. Sit tall and breathe. Take the hands down. Take an in-breath there. On the out-breath, stretch away. And on the in-breath, come back. And on the out-breath, stretch the hand. And on the in-breath, come back. And on the out-breath, stretch it down, pushing the heels away. And come back. Take your hands to your right leg, either side. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Try to keep those hip bones firm on the floor. And stretch. So think about that opposite leg. Okay, so we're trying to maintain that stability at the same time, getting in that range into that left side. We're going to change sides. In breath, hands either side of the leg, and then stretch down. And exhale, stretch. And one more time. And stretch. And coming up. Okay, so if we can stay like this, do that. If it's too much, then just release and then rejoin us again. So we're going to do a seated stop. We did this standing, so we stretch, drop the shoulders down, in-breath, twist, and then exhale, you reach. In-breath, twist, exhale, you reach. In-breath, twist, exhale, you reach. So we reach the back hand away, rotating through that shoulder, and reach the fingertips away from one another. It's on the in-breath you try to really reach the hand towards the outside of that leg or foot. In-breath, twist, and exhale, reach. And if you can, you look towards the back hand. And last one. And release. Come back to the center with the leg. Give a little shake out. And then draw the feet up wider than hip. And then just drop the knee down to release those hips. And then we're going to sit tall on our mat, okay? With feet hip distance. So we're sitting tall, we're going to reach out. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, and if someone's getting hold of your middle spine here, pull your belly in and round your back. Exhale. Only go back as far as you can. Inhale, come back. And chin to chest. Exhale, roll it down. And inhale, come up. Sit tall. And exhale, roll it down. And inhale, coming up. And exhale, roll it down. And inhale, coming up. And exhale, roll it down. And inhale, come up. Place the hands on the mat and draw your bum closer to your heels, okay? Bring your feet together. So we're going to get ready to roll like a ball. So I'm going to show you the different versions. So base level, or number one, would be hands down, okay? Keep the heels close, roll back using the arms as well, and come up. And as you come up, you can come down lightly with the feet. You want to go a little bit more, try and keep the feet off the floor. A bit more still, hug the knees in, tuck the head, roll, exhale, inhale, come up. So let's go. Whatever you're doing, try to keep those heels tucked in tight. Don't kick your heels away, okay? Exhale back, inhale up. Use that core to maintain that stability. And one more. And release. Place the feet down. And then from here, just lie back down on the floor. Stretch your legs out. Okay, so we're going to get ready to do a roll up. All right. So that position is long legs, heels pushing away as if you're standing on the floor. Eyes are on. Abdominals are drawn in. Reach the arms up and over your head. Then bring the hands level with the shoulders. At this point, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, roll up slowly, and then reach forwards. And then keep the chin tucked, and then roll back down. Any point you need to, take the hands underneath the thighs for your roll back or your roll up. In, breath up and over, hands level with shoulders, scoop the belly, tuck the tailbone, roll it up. So the roll up part is really tough. If that is too much, hands behind knees, but focus on the roll back. Slowly down. In, breath up and over, hands level with shoulders, chin to your chest, scoop your belly, tuck your tailbone. Using everything to try and bring the body up with as little momentum as possible. Okay, so we're just flowing through this movement. We'll do 2 more of these. Chin to chest, scoop the belly and roll up through the spine, reach at the top, and roll it back down. And we'll do 1 more. Scoop the belly, tuck the chin, imprint the spine, and reach. And roll it back. All the way down to the floor. So, on the floor, hug those knees in. Curl your head up. Stretch your left leg long. Draw your right knee up towards your ear as you stretch your left leg away. Take an in-breath change. So this is single leg stretch. So, deep work into your abdominals here. Stretching and working through those thighs. Working into the hips. Keep the body still. And then release down. Hug the knees in. Take the head side to side. Okay. So when you're ready, we're either going to do the same again or double leg stretch. So double leg stretch, the hands come down towards the feet and we tuck in tighter. Keep the head up, in breath away. Exhale, sweep. In breath away. That feels too much. Take your hands behind your head. Reach away. Exhale, tuck. Reach away. Exhale, tuck. So you're doing 1 of those. Exhale to tuck. In breath to reach. Exhale to tuck. And rest it down. Again, release your neck. Take some breath. So, curl your head up and take the head into the hands. Rest the head. Reach the legs up as straight as you can and lower one leg down, keeping the other leg still. Draw it back and then inhale the other leg. And come back down. Come back up. So if you can, lead with your heel and draw back with your toe. It's an in-breath down and an exhale back up. Keep curled up, head resting into hand. If you want more challenge, both legs together. In-breath down, exhale back. Keep that one going, either 1 leg or 2 legs. Use your breath. In-breath down and exhale back. And release back and take some breath. Hug the knees in and breathe. Okay, so carrying on with this abdominal series, lift the head up again and stretch the left leg long. Reach the right leg up to the ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be outside. So we are pulling in and then changing and pulling in and change. So this is a hamstring pull. Trying to keep the legs as long and as strong as you can. Obviously bending the knees where you need. Keep the body curled up. Use that out breath to really pull in and test that hamstring flexion. Think about the opposite leg reaching away. And hug it in. And take some breath. Circle your knees out and round. And change direction. Okay, we're going to do that last abdominal series exercise. Curl the head up, hands back behind the head, elbows wide, left leg long. So keep the chest open, twist and look to your right elbow, take an in-breath and change. Look to that elbow. Don't worry about getting the opposite elbow to the knee. So like doing a single leg stretch, but now really twisting to work into those obliques. Keep working, keep twisting. Most of all, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Bring those knees in. Take some breath. Reach your arms out to the side and take the knees to one side. Look over your opposite shoulder. Come back to the center, inhale, and then to the other side. Look to the opposite shoulder. Return to the center. If you can, take your right leg and hook it over your left. If you're able to, you get your right foot and hook it underneath that left leg. It's not happening for me. We go to the right and we look to the left, trying to keep the shoulders down. Whilst you're there, bend the elbows. Try stretching the hands away. That'll give you a bit more stretch through the chest. Come back with the arms straight and then come back with the legs. Take the left leg over the right. Maybe try and hook the left foot underneath the right. Go to your right. To that right shoulder, bend the elbows and reach away, keeping the elbows and the hands and the shoulders down. Breathing. Come back and hug those knees into your chest and just roll yourself up and swing yourself round to hands on the shoulders and knees on the hips. Okay, so we're setting ourselves up, run the belly in, ready for a cat stretch. So we're going to look up, inhale, send your tailbone away as you do that, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone around your back, and look through, and then breath away. And exhale, tuck. Really pull the belly in and lift the spine up. And in breath away, lengthen out through the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then tuck the tailbone under. Open up the shoulders as well. Separate those shoulder blades. And release. Come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands to the front, tuck your toes, lift your hips, pull your belly in, pedal your heels up and down into a down dog. Breath. Push the floor away. Gradually start walking your hands to your feet. Draw your belly in, tuck your head, roll it up, head's the last thing. Restack your spine. Come up to standing tall to where you began. Okay, so from here, let's just raise the right arm up. Left hand down your leg and then just reach over. Side bend and then reach up. Inhale, other hand, and reach over. And release. Now, if you take your hands and interlace your fingers, and just stretch chest to the shoulders. Okay, turn the head one side. Turn the head the other side. Then bring the head forwards again, then bring it down to the chest, and then roll right to the shoulder, roll right to the opposite shoulder. Now release. Bring the hands forwards, interlace the fingers, separate the shoulder blades, flex through the elbows, tuck the chin. Breathe, open up the back. Keep the hands interlaced and take them behind your head. Draw the elbows back, don't flare up through the ribs, take an in-breath, come down one side. Look up to the opposite elbow. And inhale and then exhale. Keep the hands interlaced, stretch up. Take an in-breath, keep the feet steady and twist. And inhale, center and twist. And then release. Take the shoulders back and round, taking some breath, shaking it out.